G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm of course Scathless, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Path of Champions in Legends Runeterra. We are going to be doing the 4-star Darkstar Portal adventure, the weekly adventures this week against Nautilus, and we are going to be using Nasus for today's run. So before we get into this video, the first thing we need to do is obviously check out the special rules first. We're going to have a calling for aid at the start of round 7. The foe summons a random level 2 champion. Fan favorite, round start, give the foe strongest unit +2/+0 and overwhelm this round. And of course the standard vicious enemy plus the Nexus +1 starting mana and +1 starting hand size. So obviously, as you can see from this calling for aid power here, this Nautilus is going to operate somewhat like a mini Aurelion Sol, mainly because the Aurelion Sol gets to summon a champion every round. The Nautilus here will summon a random level 2 champion only at the start of round 7. So I guess our main strategy for this one is to end things before round 7, and usually we are doing that against the Nautilus because the last thing we want is for the Nautilus to come on and basically trigger the deep. So I think it should not be that big of a problem. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a look and see how we do this one with the Nasus, and before we actually do it, we need to upgrade the Nasus to the 3rd star power here. Now I am fully aware that the 3rd star power isn't fully functional on the Nasus. We're not able to get the restart Sundus with the Boon of the Ascended 2, but one of you actually left a comment on my previous video where you actually wanted to see me cover about it. Basically you wanted to see me talk about it, so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do that, and just as a proof of concept, just to show you that the restart Sundus isn't working. I have heard of this faulty feature from most of you guys here on the channel, but since you thought it's interesting to cover, we're gonna go ahead and do that. So we are gonna spend all 40 wild fragments here that I have been saving up initially to upgrade my other champions, but it's cool, we can always make them back. It's not really that big of a deal. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start up the Nasus, and besides, we are gonna have to storm up eventually. If the new patch drops and the Nasus gets fixed, we're probably gonna want to try this with the newly restored Sundus. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade the Nasus here. And there you go, we have Boon of the Ascended 2 with the Restart Sundus and the +2/+2 for every unit slain. So again, like I said, this isn't functioning at the present moment. None of the level 2 Ascended allies go to a level 3, so this is something that definitely needs to be fixed on the part of Riot. Anyway, since we are in the Star Powers menu, let's go over the Star Powers as well as the build for this adventure. So Boon of the Ascended 2, like I mentioned, grant your strongest ally +2/+2 for each unit you've slain this round, and once you've slain 10+ units, summon the Restart Sundus. We also have Shuriman Preservation, +1 starting mana, and round start, grant your strongest enemy -1/-0. These two powers are fairly decent on the Nasus, mainly the +2/+2, but the round start, grant your strongest enemy -1/-0 can also help reduce the amount of damage you take. Okay, so in terms of the champion level, we have a level 25 Nasus, which means I do have access to the 3rd common relic slot, and of course the ever important game start droid champion. I am still missing out on the level 28 40 starting Nexus Elf and the level 30 rare relic slot 3, but I think it should be fine. In terms of the relics, we are going to be running with a vastly different build today. We're not going to be going with double curators like before. We are however keeping one of it, but we are going to be swapping it out for a corrupted star fragment. So support kill my supported ally and grant me its keywords and stats seems like a no-brainer on the Nasus here, mainly because he has Slay synergy, and killing the supported ally will also contribute towards his Slay, so this is definitely a really good thing to have. The keywords is also really nice, as well as the stats. That's why we're gonna go ahead and run this on him. Now Curator's Gatebreaker here, when I'm summoned I strike the enemy Nexus. We all know what it does. It's a really OP relic. Instead of going with 2 like before into the Aurelion Sol, we're gonna go ahead and go with 1. We're also testing out some different builds here, potentially to bring the Nasus back into the A-Sol in future. We're definitely revisiting the A-Sol with some of the new champions and whatnot, but not right now. So in terms of the common relic slot here, we're gonna be going with a Trollking's Crusher with the Overwhelm. Surprisingly, the Nasus deck does not have too many Overwhelms, because if we go into the starting deck here, there are only 2 units that have the Overwhelm. One is the Bakai Sand Spinner, courtesy of the Great Club relic, and the other one is the Ruin Runner, which has a built-in Overwhelm. So all things considered, having the Overwhelm on Nasus could be important, because we're trying to build up as many stats as we can on the Nasus, and having the Overwhelm will essentially allow us to deal all that damage straight to the enemy, and I think that's going to help us out a lot, especially into this adventure. Alright, so we're going to head back out and we are going to see how we do against the Nautilus here. Alrighty, we're all loaded in, so as usual, we are going to check the final boss first, final boss Nautilus, as well as a mini boss in the form of Gangplank. That should be interesting. So we're going to head into the power node here and see what we pick up. We get a welcome gifts. That is perfect because that could actually help us, because Nasus has the CSF. We can potentially use that to kill a unit with a beneficial keyword and transfer it to the Nasus. We're picking this up. Alright, so let's set to the Rivershaper here. Okay, so we get Quicksand, Exhaust, Black Eye Sandspin, and we're gonna get rid of these two because they are fairly expensive. We'll hang on to the Quicksand as well as the Exhaust. We didn't really need to draw Nasus there because we are guaranteed to draw him on the first game. We are gonna end the round here because we have no units to play. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop the Rockhopper.
Would you look at this place?
Get regen on it, which is not bad. I think we can play Siphoning Strike, just kill it and get a buff on the Nasus. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That seems neat. Unless it has the damn Nopify, of course. I should have probably figured, you know, that was coming. Ionia decks always have some form of deny. So unfortunate, though. At the very least, we get to kill this guy. Alright, we're gonna drop the Xenotite Researcher here.
What do you make of that? I'm not sure.
I think we're gonna block with it.
Excuse us.
7-5 unit here, that is great. Let's go with another Rockhopper first. So do you want to go? No, we'll go Rockhopper first.
If it's made of sand, I can ride it.
Yeah, the Vulnerable is going to help us out a lot. We're going to drop the Bloodthirsty Marauder as well. Zone Siege, not that important. Just attack like so, drag this guy here. The Nasus deck is really strong, essentially. So it's not really that big of a deal. We should be able to end things before round 7. Well, maybe exactly on round 7, as things are going. Alright, we're gonna go with the... Let's see. I think we'll play Siphoning Strike first. I really hope there's no more Nopifies. That could be... yeah, we'll risk it. Let's go ahead and just strike this guy. Oh, you've got to be joking with me. Well, to be fair, I deserved that. I rolled the dice. I thought there was probably no more Nopifies, but... Eventually there is. I guess we're just gonna have to resolve that. Take the L.
Walking is strange.
We're gonna block with this 9-7. I'm gonna bring on Nasus here. It's gonna be a unit for sure. Well, not unit, but a new champion. But I don't think that's important. Relevant. Round 7, where's the unit? Where's the champion? At start round 7, the foe summons a level 2 champion. This is round 7, right? Hold on, let me just double check. Oh, it's still round 6. It starts with 2 mana. Okay. I thought I thought essentially the AI has started with 1 mana, so that would make this round 7. Okay, so I guess what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna drop Ruin Runner here.
Chase what you want without mercy.
Probably should have attacked there, but it's fine. It is not a big deal because what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna have Nasus take the 4-2 here. We'll go with Exhaust, -2, -0 on this guy. And we'll bring him to... Let's see. I think we'll just drop him here. And we should get the win. We'll actually have Nasus go last. That way he can potentially level up. Yeah, like so.
Scared of a fair fight?
Unless we get stunned, of course, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we might actually see the, what is it, that Ascended Sun Disk, I think, if the battle goes on long enough. Once we've slain 10 plus units, right? How many units have we slain so far? We can check with Nasus, obviously. We've only slain 5, alright. So another 5 more, but I don't think it's going to be that long, of course.
Heard you're new in the area.
I think I'm gonna risk it again. We're gonna see if we could, you know, kill the Master Yi, because it's probably just gonna kill the Ruin Runner here. Perfect.
The expanse of eternity stretched out before me.
Forgive me, Master Hurrah. Water changes but never breaks.
Well, I don't think we're gonna get the Sun Disk here, but it shouldn't matter. We're just gonna pass the turn. We should have to win next turn. Really beefy Nasus. That CSF build is seems to be, you know, really good. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually just attack like so. 43 damage.
Saw that a mile away.
I see every move.
Okay, so Glimpse Beyond, Fleet Admiral Shelley, and a Zone Bouncer. I think we're just gonna go to Admiral Shelley. That elusive could be useful. I don't really think any of these are that important because the flow is probably not that, synergistic with the Nasus here, and I definitely don't think we need to kill an ally here, so we're just gonna go with the Fleet Admiral Shelley. Elusive could be useful. That way we could CSF it and potentially transfer that. Alright, so we're gonna go into the support champ here. We get a Trundle, Evelyn, and Ezreal. I think we might just go with a Trundle if I'm going to be honest with you. I like Ezreal. Elusive could be nice. Free attack is also not bad. You know what? I think we'll go with Ezreal. I see a Charging Sigil as well as a Mana Gem on True Shot as well. I think this could be better overall. We're going to go for it. Alright, so this is a shop note, a spell chest, and a healer up top. We're probably going to head down to the Legion Saboteur then because this is another power here. Right, I want to see if we could, showcase the Ascended Sundust. That's the whole reason why we start up the Nasus here. So we're going to try to aim for that, obviously. We're going to keep the Nasus, that way we are guaranteed him in case we draw the X-Row by accident. We are going to keep Rock Hopper, we're going to get rid of True Shot, and I think we'll keep the Xenotype as well. Alright, starts at 2 mana, that means I'm expecting a champion on round 8. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop Rock Hopper here.
Stands beneath me and winds behind me.
Sorry, not round 8, but mana 8, I should say. Alright, so we're just gonna attack like so.
That's the sky.
Now, I'm not sure about you, but I always like to, use the amount of mana gems to basically just gauge what round is it in. I'm not really good at remembering what round is it, so usually I use the mana gems as a reference. But anyway, I digress. Let's go ahead and just end the round.
No one's the wiser.
Right, we're gonna drop the Ezreal, the free attack. It's gonna help us here.
Display of skill. Gotcha.
Lose the Mystic Shot, but it's fine.
I have my
There wasn't really any choice either. It was either Xenotype or the Ezreal. We decided to go for the Ezreal.
behind ya.
Gonna block like so. We're just gonna put this tree one here. Kill this 2-3. Whoa. What in the world happened? Hold on. Oh, when the 4 damage is the player's Nexus crit, the weakest unit +1/+0. Crap, I should have read that. Yeah, that's one thing to note. Always read the powers before you actually enter the battle. Alright, it's cool. We lose the Ezreal there, but yeah, we have the Nasus coming up in a couple of turns. It shouldn't be that big of a problem. But yeah, lesson learned. Read the powers before we actually enter it. Okay, so I think we're gonna go Xenotype here.
That's new. You're provoking it. War Mason, reporting for duty. Make the Empire proud.
Tell you, we might want to kill this guy, so we're gonna go ahead and play -2, -0. I don't want it dealing too much damage here.
If they don't break, they'll burn.
Need to bring on the Bloodlusty Marauder next turn. Possibly we'll look into playing Static Shock as well. It's gonna help us. Yeah, we'll definitely play Static Shock. I think we'll get rid of this guy and this guy first. Alright, so we're gonna block like so. We only take 2 damage that way. We could have avoided more, obviously, but like I mentioned earlier, I wasn't paying attention to what the AI does. Anyway, we're just gonna drop the Marauder here.
Tooth and claw.
Alright, we're gonna bring on Nasus now.
Betrayal buried shreds. Hope revived it.
Now let's have Nasus kill this 4-2. Let's have it kill this 4-2 as well. And we actually win if the Cedar Breaker here doesn't block the Xenotype Researcher. And it does.
Life and death inexorably interwoven.
Okay, I tell you what, I'll try to get the Ascended Sundust on, that way I can show you that it's not working. So we're probably going to play True Shot next turn and kill whatever units come on. Hopefully there's going to be enough. We need at least one more actually. Because you can see here, only 9 units slain. I tell you, let's not play True Shot, let's actually go Siphoning Strike. And there you guys can see the restored Sundisk is on, but unfortunately, the level 2 ascended Nasus here does not go up to a level 3, which is this guy over here. So that's really unfortunate. I really hope this gets fixed by Riot. I'm not really sure why is this happening. So one of you actually suggested that, you know, it might be because the restored Sundisk is immediately summoned. It needs to activate. The game needs to register the activation before we could have the level 2 ascended allies go up. But I'm not really sure about this myself. I cannot, you know, say for certain what's the reason. All I know is that it's not working, so it definitely needs to be addressed or looked into in the next patch. Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and proceed with the game here. So let's go ahead and drop the Xenotype Researcher.
What do you make of that? I'm not sure.
To be honest, I don't think it's that important. We should be able to beat the, the Nautilus in the next adventure. Sorry, not next adventure, but the final boss. So we're just gonna have it kill the 3-3 here, drag the Seraphine here, and we should be able to win. Not worried because we have Spell Shield on the Nasus. Nah, it's fine. We will probably just drag out the battle a little longer, or we can potentially play True Shot Barrage next turn. I tell you, we'll actually do a Static Shock here. We'll drop this guy's health, and then we'll deal 3. We have True Shot coming up, so we can of course play that. We didn't really need to get the, you know, the disable keywords there doesn't really matter essentially. And I think we'll just do that. We'll just end the battle quickly. Let's just deal 3, deal 2, and deal 1.
We grow wiser with each victory.
Alrighty, we get a cost reduction on True Shot that is actually going to help us. We're going to go for it. And we're going to head into the shop note here. Let's see, we want a power, we get a duelist. That seems fine, we'll purchase it. So in terms of cards here, I don't really necessarily think we need anything. We definitely don't need a quick attack and whatnot. We are already generating keywords, so I think we're just going to ignore this. Let's just go ahead and head into the Unscarred Reaver here. I definitely don't need to read this because I know it's just going to get a +0/+1, so we're just going to fight. Okay, so Fleet Admiral Shelley, Ezreal, and Static Shock. We're gonna keep this. We'll actually get rid of the Fleet Admiral Shelley. That way we have the increased chance of drawing the Nasus because we have the Ezreal here. Unfortunately, we get 2 Ezreals. That isn't ideal, but we can work with it, of course. We're gonna drop the Marauder on.
Got them for our god. The winter's claw strikes.
We'll have it kill, I think. We'll probably just trade here. It's not really that important. Or do we not want to trade? Because we are going to lose the 2/2 buff. There's no units to give the, the Grand 2/2 to. So I think we're just going to pass the turn, actually.
Fight or die.
I tell you, we'll play Static Shock. We'll kill these 2. Beautiful. And I think we'll attack first because I want to bring on Ezreal for free. Oh, it summoned Scargrounds here. Well, if I knew what Scargrounds was coming on, we probably would have went with another Marauder. That way we could have got a little bit more damage. But it's cool. We're going to go Ezreal and get the free attack.
I thought you never asked.
Alright, we'll drop the other Marauder now. Like I said, not the most optimum play, but I wasn't really sure what was coming on. So we're just going to end the round. Tarkas. Doesn't really matter because I think we're going to play Siphoning Strike, have this guy kill the Tarkas, and we'll use the Mystic Shot here just to supplement a little extra damage. Actually, I forgot about the Fated here, but Elixir of Iron. Regardless, we needed that Mystic Shot. Alright, so that should have been enough.
Firing.
Ah, shit, I forgot about Scar Grounds. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I tell you what, we'll block with this 4-2. Deal 1 to all battling units. I really don't want this 9-7 to die. And I think we'll just sacrifice this elusive. It's cool. I totally forgot about Scar Grounds here. Where is my Nasus? Where is my Nasus? I think we're just gonna attack straight up. Yeah, I think that was a good call. We're gonna drop the Rock Hopper here. We're probably gonna get vulnerable next turn. Okay, at least we give that to the Unscarred Reaver here, which is fine. We're gonna pass the turn again. Oh shit, we should play this first. Oh god, I'm making so many mistakes. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit tired. I've been editing the tier list video for like literally the entire night last night, so apologies if I make a lot of mistakes here. We're gonna go with Nasus, I guess. Do we want to go with Nasus, or do we want to... True Shot isn't really gonna do anything. Ruin Runner isn't gonna help either. You know what, we'll just drop the Nasus, it's fine. Alright, that's an attack. Champion's gonna come on, it's a Sejuani. Not that big of a deal. We can of course just attack like so, and I think we should be able to secure victory. Let's see. We drag this guy here. That's 19. 19 plus 6, 19 over 6. Yeah, that's definitely more than enough. We're just even gonna put this guy here. And we'll just give vulnerable to this Sejuani. That way we put it here. We should guarantee victory, right? Yes, we definitely do. Doesn't really matter, we win.
The expanse of eternity stretched out before me.
Easy. Like my name.
Okay, so we get a Charging Sigil on top of True Shot Barrage. That is going to help us. We're going to pick this up. This is a really good one. Or do we want to go with the Vakoran Safecracker? That Spell Shield could actually help us. Really beneficial to have the Nasus consume that and get the Spell Shield. But I think we might want to go for a little bit more damage, so we're going to go for the True Shot here. Alright, so we have another Shop Note and a Young Witch. We're going to head to the Shop Note. Let's purchase a power. We get Spell Slinger. That's okay. In fact, that actually helps us. There's a lot of spells that we can, use the cost reduction for. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that. I don't really think we need any cards. I don't see anything useful. So we're just gonna head into the heal here, grab the 6 health, and then head into the GP. Alright, get Nasus here, which is perfect. We're gonna get rid of Static Shock and True Shot. We'll keep the Rock Hopper and the Nasus. Or Susan, if I like to be really fond with the nicknames. Right, Rock Hopper on.
Would you look at this place?
Of course, knock him down. It's alright, we're gonna let it resolve. We lose the unit here, but it's fine. I think there should be a couple of good things coming up, hopefully. Hopefully no more spells. And of course, exhaust. Exactly what we need. Well, not exactly what we need, but you get the sarcasm. I think we are not going to play Quicksand yet. We're not even going to play Static Shock yet. We're going to end the round. Round 3. GP is going to come on here. He's probably going to come on for 4 mana, so it could be worth to hold on to our spells first. We can potentially make this work. And yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll pass the turn first. Oh, is that GP coming on? Yep, he is. That is perfect, because what we can do here is we are going to play True Shot. Hold on, what's this? 5, 4, and 3. Beautiful. So we're gonna do 5 to the Nexus, 4 to the GP, and 3 to this Powder Keg. Right, we're gonna end the round. Bring on Nasus now. Haven't really killed anything yet, so it's not the most strongest Nasus, but it should be fine. Unless there's another GP here. I think we'll kill it again. We'll deal 5, 4, and 3. I tell you, let's play Stack Shock, deal 3 and deal 3. We're basically playing spells here. We're losing a lot of the +2/+2 buffs, but there wasn't really a way with, you know, the fact that we didn't have any cheap units. So we're just gonna end the round. Nasus on.
The cycle begins.
And we'll let it resolve. Right, I think we'll go Siphoning Strike immediately. Have Nasus strike this guy. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Do we? There's really nothing else we can play, so we're probably just gonna have to go for it. That's fine. Oh, it loses a Siphoning Strike. I forgot. Damn it. What a cheese. Well, not really cheese, but what a salty Gangplank. Saltwater Scourge is salty. How surprising. Alright, so we're just gonna attack like so, just get the 7 damage off. Probably gonna have to delay the battle a little bit more. But we should be in control. I'm not really too concerned. That Dreadway is probably gonna be coming on here. Let's see. We probably could have used that Siphoning Strike now. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to go with the Back Eye Sand Spinner. We'll get -1 vulnerable on the Dreadway.
If only mortals were not driven by avarice and hatred.
They will learn just as we did.
Okay, at the very least we get rid of that powder keg there. Right, we're going to go Rune Runner, potentially to block the Dreadway.
I've whipped up something special.
Alright, cool. Alawi on, which is a little unfortunate, but let's see. I don't think we're gonna kill this guy yet.
Judgment awaits.
Let's actually attack like so. Oh, we might actually want to kill this Alawi. It doesn't have vulnerable. No, there might be a way to finesse something here. We can't play Quicksand. No, you know what? I have an idea. We have to focus, right? Or have we committed an attack? Not yet. Alright, so we'll get the exhaust here. Drop the Alawi and get the vulnerable. Bring her on. We're gonna kill her here. And we'll go with the Quicksand, I feel. No, actually this might be much more safer. I'm sorry if I'm taking too long. I'm trying to make sure I get the right play. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna drag the powder keg first, I feel. We'll go Quicksand. Well, -4 on this guy. That way we have enough to get more damage onto the Nexus. Beautiful. That is exactly what I want to do.
That old trick again.
Life and death inexorably interwoven. Patience and fortitude outlast all things.
Alright, so we get a -1 cost on Nasus. That is going to help us out a lot. We don't really need the stat buff because we can consistently get a lot of stats. The cost reduction is definitely better, so we're going to go ahead and go for that. And we are going to head into the next power node. Shadow Bounty, Grit, and refill your spell mana. That can actually help. Grow my power to match my health. That seems decent as well. Especially with the Ezreal, but I think we're going to go with Sorcery here. That might be the best overall. And we're going to head to the item chest because I would like to see if we could get more upgrades. We're going to take on the Fae Bladetwirler. Okay, we draw Nasus again, which is perfect. We'll actually hang on to this. This seems fine. We have the sorcery now, so we can definitely play spells on turn 1. Which is actually going to help us out a lot, so I'm definitely not complaining there. Rock Hopper on.
Would you look at this place?
Don't let the fluffy You got caught!
Oof, we cannot kill it here. That is unfortunate. That is really, really unfortunate. We have to pass the turn. That is really, really unfortunate. No, actually, we don't have to pass the turn now. Because we can do this. We end round now. Get the stat buff. And we use Siphoning Strike to kill the Fae. No big deal.
Now who's got the upper hand?
Actually, instead of using Siphoning Strike, let's do True Shot Barrage. 5, 4, 3. This guy's gonna get a huge stat buff. Unfortunately, gonna get stunned. We'll drop the Nasus now.
We stand in the footprints of paths long trodden.
Think you're fast? Cute.
And I think we'll go Siphoning Strike and kill the Fae. Just a little shy of 10. That is so unfortunate. I think we're just gonna attack like so. It's probably not gonna block with the 1/1. That way we could deal direct Nexus damage. Unless it has a stun of its own, which is pretty much expected. That's fine.
Only I can quell the wind.
That is actually gonna help us. Because we're gonna go Siphoning Strike. We'll have Nasus kill the Yone here. Didn't realize we had fated.
The expanse of eternity stretched out before me.
I know the Nasus is just gonna be stunned, but it's fine. We'll play Static Shock here. We'll deal 3 and deal 3 to the Nexus here. Probably gonna rely on our other units to deal damage first, which is perfectly okay. Just I just wish we didn't have too many true shots here. Let's see. I think we can safely pass the turn first. I really hope something comes on. I want to get as much damage as possible, so we're gonna gamble. We're gonna pass the turn. Yeah, you bastard. I was hoping we could, bring on a Backeye Sand Spinner and give a enemy vulnerable, but yeah, that was definitely a risky call. And obviously we missed the attack there. It's fine though, we're gonna give this guy vulnerable now.
If only mortals were not driven by avarice and hatred.
They will learn just as we did.
And of course it gets recall. Well, we have Static Shock on standby, we're just gonna pass again. I don't give a damn whatever you do, just summon your units and let me kill you.
Tales of our past are seeds for our future.
Alright, so I guess it's only gonna summon this guy, or it has a potential to play return. I think we'll see if that happens. And yes, it does.
Walk softly, strike.
Right, we'll play Static Shock, deal 3, and we'll just deal 3 to this unit too. Too bad we can't attack with an Nasus. We just gonna drop the Xenotype here.
Interesting reaction. I'll make a note.
That's stun though, that Flash is Steel. So unfortunate. At the very least, it's allowing our other units to attack, and oh my lord, it's a Malphite. You gotta be joking with me, man. I think it's still not too bad. We can play True Shot 5, 4, and we'll play a few of it just to whittle down the health.
I'll do what must be done.
We're protected because of the spell shield here. Play another True Shot. We'll do 5 and 4 and 3. And we'll play another one. Obviously. Alright. So 5, 4, and 3. That should be enough. Restart Sun, this is on again, and as you can see, Nasus does not level up to a level 3. Right, so we're just gonna attack and get the win. Well, not the win, but you know, get the 8 damage. Unless we get stunned again. Which seems to be a common pattern in this battle. We keep getting stunned. To be fair, this entire deck is stunned, so not really complaining. It is what it is. We're gonna go Admiral Shelley here. Alright, we should have the win next turn. A little bit more drawn out, but it's still okay.
Patience and fortitude outlast all things.
Alright, we're getting Nab on the Ezreal, but a Backyard Reaper with Curse Symbol. I don't really like Curse Symbol, so we're definitely not going for that. Sleepy Trouble Bubble, Stun here, create a Fleeting Paddle, Star, grant the top ally in deck +1/+1. Why not? The stun could be useful, we're gonna go for it. Alright, let's set the item chest here, grab a item, we get a Phage on Roadrunner, Hextech Fabricator on Siphoning Strike. This might be the best, so we're gonna go for this. Hextech Fab. So we're gonna head into the shop here. Grab another power, of course. We get a Craftsman's Favor. I don't think we're gonna purchase this. I'd like to see if we could get something else. This is also the final, what is it, the shop node. Do we want to spend the reroll here? Now, you know, I don't think we need to do that. No, actually we can. We have the Spell Mana, which is the, what is that, the sorcery. So I think it could be useful overall. And we'll go for it. It's cool. Alright, in terms of cards here, a Written in the Stars with the Predict, that could be decent. Time Trick as well with the Predict and Draw 1. I think this might be better, so we're gonna purchase, I guess, let's see, do we have a shop note up ahead? We actually don't, so it's immediately a power then to the Nautilus here. So I think we're just gonna purchase the 3 copies of the Written in the Stars. Alright, so let's head into the Arbiter of the Peak. Right, we're gonna keep this. We're actually gonna get rid of Rune Runner and the True Shot here. Oh my lord, all 3 Written in the Stars. Are you kidding me? We need a unit, not, you know, not a, not too many Written in the Stars. It's not gonna help us. Well, it could. We can potentially bring on a free attack Ezreal. And I think that's what we'll do, actually. That could be decent. Let's see. We want to predict. I think we'll predict a True Shot again. Oh, come on. You gave me a Nasus? Damn it, I need Ezreal. We're going to pass the turn. We're going to take 2 damage here. 6 damage, potentially. 4, actually. But it's fine. It's a little unfortunate, though. Needed better units there, but we didn't get any. And we get cost reduction on this Nasus. That is perfect. We're actually going to bring him on.
Betrayal bears hope reviveth.
I think that's what we'll do. We'll actually play the True Shot here. Let's steal 5. 4 and 3. That way Nasus gets the Slain buff and we have enough to play Siphoning Strike and kill the Firebrand in the process. That is going to be perfect.
No.
Siphoning Strike. Well, why didn't we... Oh no, we didn't have enough damage. You are kidding me, man. How the hell did I even miss? Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. I am an absolute freaking idiot. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh man, I'm really tired, I think. It's probably because of the editing yesterday. Oh, it's cool. We're just gonna drop the Forge and Ally here. Holy shit. That is a terrible mistake on my part. Well, at the very least we can potentially kill it though. Right? Yeah, I think we can. We'll drop the Marauder here. Okay, tell her this is what we'll do. Yeah, we still kill it that way. But obviously, you know, we could have played that a little bit better. It's fine. We're just gonna commit this.
The expanse of eternity stretched out before me.
I don't really care what comes on. We have enough spells to handle that. Let's see. Scholarly Climb. I think we're not going to play Siphoning Strike. Pay attention this time. We need to make sure we have enough damage. We definitely do 20 damage here. But this guy has Spell Shield, so this is obviously not going to work. We might want to remove the Spell Shield first, and I think we might actually do that. We're going to play a True Shot here. Actually, no. Let's drop a Firebrand first. That could be better. So we're going to give up the... Yeah, we're going to give up the True Shot here. Pay attention, man. Pay attention. Let's go Siphoning Strike. I think we'll just kill this 2-3. I think I'm happy to do that. It should be okay. We're just gonna forge the what is this thing called again? The Firebrand. We're not gonna stun anything. Alright, doesn't choose to attack, cool. So I think we should be fine. We can't even just have Nasus kill this guy and potentially get the win. Straight up. Not quite. We don't really have enough damage. Well, we actually have enough with the True Shot. I think that's what we'll do. We'll go Forge first. We'll Forge the Nasus. Drag the 0-2. It's probably just gonna block with the 5-4. So we might want to, you know, deal as much damage with Nexus as possible. So we're just gonna go 0-2 and block with it. Alright, let's just go True Shot and end this battle. Holy shit. Alright, so we're gonna go with the Rune Runner. By the way, I really apologize, guys, if I have been making a lot of mistakes, like in that battle against the Arbiter of the Peak, and I think previously in the Legion Saboteur as well. I didn't really have enough sleep yesterday. I was busy editing that tier list video, which is gonna come out within this week, I assure you. But yeah, I really apologize on that front. Anyway, we're gonna go with the Rune Runner here and get the cost reduction on the Rune Runner. That seems okay. And we're gonna head into the Power Node. Let's see, we get Power Overwhelming here. Grant allies +1/+1. Why do I keep getting legendary powers in these weekly adventures? I need the legendary in the actual Aurelion Sol run, not in this one. We are still going to pick it up though, it is really useful. So we're going to use that into the Nautilus and see how we do. Right, we don't really need the health, so I think we're going to cut a card here. I don't think we need that Shelly. It isn't really helping us too much, but that Elusive could be really, really useful. I tell you what, we're going to keep it, and I think we'll see how we do with it. So we're just going to go ahead and just, purchase the... Well, not purchase, but grab the 0 heal. Just to, in order to progress. And we're going to head into the Nautilus. Okay, Rockhopper, Quicksand in the stars. We are going to get rid of Quicksand. Focus, man, focus. Cannot make any more mistakes. At least, we have to finish on a high note. Play this battle well. Alright, we'll kick things off with Rockhopper first. We draw the Ezreal here, which is, perfect to play the Writ in the Stars. That way we can draw the Nasus. This is the prediction, right? So I think we're just gonna predict another Writ in the Stars. Just in case we don't draw the Nasus, but we do. We're gonna go ahead and play Time of Dedication here. We should be able to kill this. Yep. So we want to end this battle before round 7. We are currently on round 2. 5 more rounds first, and we also want to end it before 7 mana potentially, before that Nautilus goes deep. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the Ezreal here. Let's see. Actually, hold on. Are we able to react to this? Unfortunately not, because this is a the True Shot Barrage is a slow spell. It's not gonna be able to kill that 4/1. Bringing on that Ezreal here will probably make it susceptible. I think we're gonna drop the Rune Runner instead.
Out here, you're moving or you're dead.
I just said I didn't want to make any mistakes, but I just realized we just fed the 6-3. God damn it. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. I thought I had the ability to play, you know, like a... For some reason, I thought I was gonna survive. Oh well, we're just gonna go Forge in Dedication. We're just gonna Forge this guy. And we're gonna go with the Nasus next turn. Well, at the very least, we slay it, so that definitely helps us out with the, you know, progressing of the Nasus level up as well as more damage. So it's, you know, all things considered, it's fine. We're gonna go with the Nasus now.
We stand in the footprints of paths long trodden.
Drains one here, but it's alright. Not really that important. Let's go ahead and Forge first. I guess we're gonna play Siphoning Strike, just kill it. It's probably gonna be another unit here, but it's fine. Right, I think this is what we'll do. We'll not kill the Rockhopper yet. No, actually we want to kill the Rockhopper. That way we get the maximum amount of damage possible on the Nasus, as well as potentially the stat buff from the, what is that thing called again? The Boon the Ascendant will go to the Nasus as well instead of the Rockhopper, because right now Nasus is at 10, this guy's at 11, so we want to buff the Nasus. Alright, so I drag the Abyssal Eye here just to kill it.
The expanse of eternity stretched out before me.
And we need to be really careful here about a potential Riptide or something. Alright, so nothing summoned, which is great. I think we're actually gonna go Ezreal here and get the free attack off.
Let's see all of it. Gotcha.
Alright, we'll drop the Rockhopper first.
Would you look at this place?
Let's not make the same mistake again. This time we play Mystic Shot. And we even play the Forge on the Nasus. We actually have the win here. We don't really need to be too concerned. Alrighty.
That's gotta hurt.
We grow wiser with each victory.
Alright guys, and that is the adventure complete here, the weekly adventure, the Darkstar Portal of course. A couple of hiccups along the way, but I think all things considered, this was a really easy adventure. Mainly because, you know, I think I had a really beefy champion, a really strong champion as well, but it should be a really worth it XP grind for those of you who are trying to get a little bit more XP onto some of your weaker champions. When I say weaker, by definition, I mean like, you know, level 20 champions that maybe are at 2 stars or something. You can potentially bring on with 1 star as well, but I think it's still a really good XP grind nonetheless. So yeah, I got about 3200 XP back there, which is really decent considering you get, I think, roughly the same amount, you know, if not a little bit more or possibly significantly more when you go into the 3.5 star Galio, but that one's, you know, significantly tougher than this one. So for those of you who are grinding XP, this could definitely be a really good way to do so. Just head into this new 4-star weekly adventure. But yeah, anyway, we are gonna end things here. So once again, apologize about the hiccups along the way. Didn't really have too much sleep, focused on editing the tier list. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, consider leaving a like as well as subscribing. Really do appreciate that support. But most importantly, it's so that you don't miss future episodes or uploads to Legends of Runeterra or Path of Champions content just like this one. And with that being said, this is Kevlo signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me as well. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.